writing, weed smoking alchemist.
Hip hop is thought I was gone, but I'm back again to shut a dumb nigga mouth like I'm Jeremy Lin. Realize that
What's up, fuckheads? Tommy C here. Listen, guys, this is a fuckhead call to arms. You know how Real Talk from the Metaphor Messiah supports us right here on Shop from the Point. I'm calling on you to support him. On March 16th of 2018, Kingslayer turned King by Real Talk the Metaphor Messiah. Only $6.93 on Amazon comes out and other platforms that'll be listed in the description box below. Guys, I've got this record already. It's by far his best work, and I would appreciate it if you would go pick it up as well. It comes out on March 16th, only $6.93. I'm Tommy C, and we're all here to support Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Pick it up right now. You're hearing one of the best cuts off of it, and there's much, much more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
The clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the most badass YouTube broadcasting. No land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. This is Shop from the Point. My point man today is Tobes. Well, we're here.
That's the most depressing shit I've had to endure
in
a while.
I'm gonna let people kind of blow off. I'm pissed. I was sad for like when Clown notified me, and now I just been angry ever since. And I'm just gonna roll with the anger. I'm mad at the people that think this day couldn't happen. What do you think when you pass these hate speech laws and they make everybody feel good because we're gonna put all the hateful people in jail, but you never really think it's gonna happen? Well, it happened, and it was used in a way that you didn't anticipate. That's why the Western world isn't supposed to have these types of things. This is why we have a First Amendment in the United States. We don't make exceptions for hate speech, because what happens is you start putting comics in jail. We had a court in the Western world decide what a man's intent was, what his thoughts were, and proceeded to make him guilty for thought crime. Don't think it's anything else, including in the United States, when they have hate crimes. Motherfucker, you kill somebody, you probably hate them. So when you add when you kill somebody and you add a hate crime on top of that, it's because you were thinking something at the time. That is not the place for government. That is no place for the government. That is third world type of thinking. Not in the United Kingdom, not in Germany, not in Australia, not in all of Europe, and certainly not in North America. Don't think this is stupidity. This is law. I don't know that Count Dankula didn't break the law. I'm not a UK lawyer. This is a message to people on the internet. Don't fuck around. You think that your freedom of expression is legal? Guess what? It's not. He is being made a poster boy for people like you in this broadcast right now. All 159 of you. This is a warning to you. And by the way, North America, this is exactly what the left wants. Exactly. You know those guys, when I was a kid, they used to scream and yell about the First Amendment when it came to Two Live Crew? They're for this shit. They are for it. And if they could find a way around it, the same shock that you were experiencing today, I can't believe they convicted him. Well, don't be so surprised when it comes to the other part of the free world. You must fight it now. I can't believe we live in a free world where somebody wouldn't be afraid to initiate this action and not be afraid to walk home at night. But that's how complacent we've got. This is why we have a second, not first, Second Amendment in the United States. Because if this happens too often, our leaders, our corrupt authoritarian leaders, find themselves on the wrong end of a barrel. That's what it's for. Europe. If this starts becoming a regular thing, that's what the Second Amendment is for. And that's why the authoritarians want to take away your guns. They're not trying to stop school shootings. They're trying to ensure their power for the future. They're not trying to help refugees from the Middle East. They're trying to ensure their power for the future with votes. That is what it's about. And here we sit, where if I said something like this, when these stupid laws started taking place, I said, yo, this is going to lead to somebody going to jail for telling a fucking off-color joke. That's ridiculous. It's a slippery slope fallacy. It's only for people who are racist. That's what it's for. And I don't know what else to say. I'm already out of gas. My back hurts. I'm so fucking angry.
Yeah.
I'm getting this shooting pain in my back. I don't want to hear from anybody that think this is just a fucking, a bureaucratic mistake. It's not. It's deliberate. It's fucking don't shitpost, motherfucker, or you're going to find yourself on the other end of bars, bitch. That's what the government said today. That's what the government said today. Don't shitpost. That's what they said. That's what this is about. Because there is no rational person that can watch that video and come to the conclusion that that was trying to preach hate. And even if it was, it should have been legal anyway. And that's why we have a First Amendment in the States. So we can't make these judges don't have to. See, judges in the United States actually don't do much judging. They're actually interpreters. They interpret the law, and they're supposed to interpret black and white. We don't see that in Europe. They're making actual judgments. And in this case, they're making judgments not based on the law, based on what they think you think. And that's what it is. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I mean, I can't stand watching this motherfucking reporter. I'm going to play the video.
Which one?
The one where he gives a statement. It just makes me insane.
Oh.
Hold on, let me grab it. Ugh. When he's outside the courtroom.
Accept the decision of the court now and just move on, is that the idea?
Well, not if it be that case, we are considering the route of appeal.
Now, I'm going to have to translate because it's in Scottish.
Huge miscarriage of justice. I think it is a very, very dark day in regards to freedom of speech and freedom of expression. The thing that was most worrying is that one of the primary things in any action that is to be considered is things like context and intent. And today, context and intent was completely disregarded. And for the system to actually disregard such things like that mean that you're...
They shouldn't be judging it in the first place. They shouldn't be judging context or intent. Even though he's right, you cannot come to a rational conclusion that this was trying to further an agenda, a right-wing agenda, to normalize Nazism. There's no way you can come to the conclusion. I'm sorry. You can't. This is a fuck you, don't shit post.
Actions no longer matter. They decide what your context and intent is. So for any comedians in Britain, I'd be very, very worried about making jokes in future because your context and intent behind them apparently don't matter anymore.
And what about what you're saying about, you said that you'd made the video for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
But he seemed to think that wasn't the case.
That literally is reality. I made the...
Well, you said you're trying to... He thought it wasn't the case. Well, fuck. There's just no way he could be corrupt. There is no way the judge could have an agenda. That's just impossible. We live in the first world. Are you that ignorant? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't watch the video. Yeah, well, maybe you should have, reporter man.
Video to annoy my girlfriend, that is literally the reality of that. If they don't wish to see it, then there isn't really much I can do about that. That literally is fact. If they don't want to consider that fact, then it's not exactly up to me.
By your version of events and what you said originally in the trial?
Yeah, it was a joke made to annoy my girlfriend. I absolutely stand by that. That's the reality of the situation. I don't really have anything further to say apart from don't let your memes be dreams. You better print that.
Nah, you won't let them fucking knock the Celtic out of them. That's for sure.
God bless.
Yeah. And watch your liberal friends, your friends that like watch Destiny and shit like that. Watch them try to rationalize this.
Yeah.
Watch them. They will. They will try to rationalize. They'll say this is just a mistake, or it's not really what things it comes in. Or if you really think about it, he was in violation of the law. And then they ask him, should there be a law like this? Well, I think there should be a law protecting us from people that would encourage. Maybe there shouldn't be a law like this.
What it is actually there's something good that came out of this entire thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are getting red pilled.
You are absolutely correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
And Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got a text from one of my SJW friends from the past that that stopped talking to me as soon as I started thinking. They DM'd me today, and they were just starting a normal conversation, and then they brought this up, and they were like, "I feel like this is wrong. I don't know what to do about it, because what my gut feeling says this is wrong, but my political position says this is right."
Then think on your own. Don't look at your political position as gospel truth. Look at it as something to develop and change over time. Your gut, that's your conscience, stupid. That's your conscience talking. It's not your gut feeling. It's the same fucking feeling you have when you see somebody get hurt or getting kicked by somebody else. It gives you an uncomfortable feeling because it's wrong. And you know what it means for other people. There's something wrong with your ideology. The best thing that can happen to your friend is she or he can be sitting in a room and it just starts spinning around, and they come to the conclusion, everything I believe is bullshit. That would be the best thing to happen.
She's still texting saying, like, I really want to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
This has really shone. Wait, what did she say? She wrote, "This really shone a light on all the flaws I think that are on the left, and I'm really worried that most of my friends will not side with me on this one."
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, because you're in a cult. Yeah. You're in a cult. When you start questioning Scientology, that you're shunned. Maybe you shouldn't be in a group where you're shunned. When I say something, people disagree. I'm not shunned. I'm disagreed with. You have an totalitarian friends. Totalitarian friends.
Totalitarian. Yeah. Disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Absolutely deplorable.
You're every bit the Nazi. Nazis convicted a guy for making a Nazi salute today. That's what happened. That's what happened.
They're making his dog do a Nazi
salute.
Yeah.
It's absolutely outrageous. I don't even think I could say those two words legally. I'm not terribly sure. It depends on the context, of course, in this country. And I should be able to. I should be able to do the salute, the whole nine. Not that it wouldn't be repulsive if I did, but to protect people like him. Well, we got a nice donation coming in. 140. I may disapprove of what you have to say, but I will defend you to death for your right to say it. That is not a saying that's on the left anymore. They rationalize. I will rationalize why you're going to jail. That's the way it should be changed. You see that creepy thing on the Scottish Police Department? What is it? Be better than a hater or whatever?
A hater?
Yes. This is frightening to me. This little shit like this, it scares me. A lot of people just laugh and they joke about it. Be greater than a hater. This looks like some horse shit And it's an indoctrination camp in high school, too, that I would see in high school.
It's just, like, ridiculously.
They're treating us like children. That's the Scottish Police Department. It's authoritarian horseshit. Be greater than a hater. It's a shot from the point. Or else. Never been more ashamed of my country.
Orwellian.
I'm not just ashamed of Scotland. It is Orwellian. I'm not ashamed of your country. I'm ashamed of the entire Western world today. I can't just pick on Scotland alone. And I don't believe for a minute that the left would defend my fucking opinions and feelings and ideology with their life. As the saying goes. The saying is horseshit. This ideology of hate speech comes from the left. Nowhere else. Doesn't come from libertarians. Doesn't come from the right. Certainly doesn't come from the far right. They're all for the Nazi stuff. It's from the left. Is the pug going to jail too?
No, the pug is going to be put down.
Yeah, he should be put down. So he can't spread his ideology to others. And the balls of Mark Meechan, Count Dankula, to keep making videos of this vein and not stopping.
Yeah. And more power to him for not stopping.
No.
Yeah. God bless him.
Well, here's what I'm doing. I'm not going to Insomnia. There's no way. Because I'm going to fucking carpet this goddamn room top to bottom. So I need to put money away from it. But if I have to spend more money than I can afford, if there is a protest, I will be a part of it in Scotland. I will get the next flight out of this country. And I wonder if I'll even be let in. What am I going to tell them? Why are you here?
Tourism.
I'm going to protest your shitty fucking laws. That's what I'm here to do. How do you like that? Well, actually, consider I'm a EU resident. They'll let Habib come in with a bomb, but not me.
Hey, Habib is a nice guy.
That's different. That's the other Habib. He should go where he wants.
Yeah. All right, Tommy, I'm gonna post in the chat a petition that people can sign for Count
Dankula.
Dankula.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, how much? How good? Much? Well, it didn't link. Check the link. Check the link again. Because I just clicked it. Well, the chat actually saves now. Nah, didn't work. Go check your fucking link, douche. Habib did nothing wrong. Not our Habib. Our Habib did nothing wrong. It's just out fucking rageous.
Yeah.
They cut that fucking soldier's head off in the middle of the daytime. They start looking for people on Twitter. They have a fucking rape problem. The federal government had to actually move in Rotherham and take over the police department because they couldn't trust them not to arrest rapists that were brown.
Yeah, the petition's on there.
Okay. Change.org. Fuck. I hate signing these things. I'll be perfectly honest with you, but I'm just going to do it.
But it does fucking get the attention of these people.
Yeah.
Sargon also posted a really good video with
Go check out Sargon's
the academic agent in it, saying how we could fix this. By mailing your MPs, emailing them, tweeting at them, tweeting at comedians. Please do that. We saw a wonderful response from Ricky Gervais earlier. And I
those guys should be shaking in their motherfucking boots. Those comics. And the comics of the United States don't think they can come from you. Wait a minute, I'm a liberal. They'll never come after me. What about that goddamn Arab comedian or that American that just got Me Too'd? I bet he didn't see it coming. What was his name? The American.
Which one?
The American. He was Arab or maybe South Asian. I forget. Or East Asian.
Aziz?
Yeah. He got Me Too'd. He got Me Too'd for banging abroad.
And she felt it was awkward.
It was awkward. Next time, you know what? You know what's not awkward? Don't put his dick in your mouth.
Jesus. Society's falling apart, dude.
Thanks to the left. They're not helping. They're making it worse. And I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think they want it this way. Just me.
I mean, it's obvious by what they're tweeting that they want it this way.
They want it. This is what they want. They want it. You normalize Nazism, normalize left-wing authoritarianism. which, by the way, make fucking If you look at communist authoritarians, they make Hitler look like a kindergarten teacher with their death count.
Yeah.
Mao Zedong's got them all beat. Stalin.
60 million with Stalin. 60 fucking million.
Yeah. Used to call Hitler a potzer. I'm not afraid of the right. I'm afraid of the left, and I have every right to be. A friend of mine went to jail today. Or convicted. This is bad. Whatever. He's going to jail. I think they did misjudge, because I think they dragged this out because they're afraid. I'm surprised they pushed ahead the sentencing. So maybe we should all be going nuts because they'll be afraid to sentence him to jail. They can let him off with a fine, and we'll pay it. That's the problem. But if this guy's a real scumbag, he's going to get a max, which I think is 6 months. The prosecutor, Meow Zedong.
He was making fun of you.
Mao Zedong. Meow, 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 Zedong. Zedong. All right. Don't make fun of me, some black guy. Don't kiss JF next time. Yeah,
he got rejected by for a retarded girl. How does that make you feel, some black guy?
God. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't even know what to say. I thought I have all. I mean, like, how long can you go with this anger? You know? We're here. It happened. It's real. Like days like this, like I do I don't want to hear me joking around. It's like if I had like a really super SJW friend, which I don't, by the way, I cut them all out of my life. Not because anybody told me to, because they were a pain in the ass. They weren't fun to talk to. It made them bad people. What a shock. I do. I cut people out of my life that are annoying. It's a shot from the point, bitch.
A real Simpson says that'll be 5
It's like they read 1984 and said, wow, what a great idea. Good book. Just hate the ending, you know?
This could work, you know. If
yeah,
we
well, it always could work. It always could work. Hey, it's not real communism. That's not real. That's not real Marxism. Is this real liberalism? There's going to be a half the point. I'll point out to Sargon and all the other liberals too that maybe your ideology is flawed from the top down because it is based in Marxism. No, but it's not really. I'm not saying it's Marxism. The roots are there. That's why.
I'm not gonna have this argument with you, Tommy. Not here. Okay.
Yeah, I know, because everything's different. That's not really the ideology. The roots start in Trier.
Fuck me.
The roots start in Trier. By a guy who refused to fucking take a bath and live with his mother the day he died. I worship a guy that refused to take a shower. Imagine what that beard smelled like. Holy shit. Bikers I know would have been disgusted.
Jesus, Tommy. No,
all you got to reevaluate liberalism. Maybe you're just commie larva.
You
ever think of that?
Progressivism, Tommy. You're confusing the two. Shut the fuck up.
That's what you got to do. All your ideas, and I guess yes. I mean, you could like a lot of liberals like to port to the fucking shit that happened in England. All right, fine, that's great. Modern liberalism is tied in to Marxism.
That's progressivism.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And the thing is, both of them vote for Hillary Clinton. Both of them vote for Hillary Clinton. Both of them vote for Democrats. Labor. SPD here in Germany. So it's a wash. I disagree vehemently with communism, but I'm going to vote for the fucking guy that has a soft spot for it. Because he's for free healthcare. The crown jewel of Marxism.
Do you realize that most of the liberals on
on YouTube?
The skeptic community,
Yes, on YouTube,
Don't
the skeptic
like-
community.
don't
You know,
like-
most of the liberals on YouTube, you're 100% correct. And they're all called alt-right Nazis by the people that they supposedly align themselves with. It's just fucking bizarre. It's bizarre. It's that scene in you know what it is? It's that scene in Schindler's List. They won't kill us. They need us for the war effort. What does Antifa have a saying? Liberals get the bullet first.
Yeah. No, liberals get the bullet too.
Yeah, bullets. I think I get it first.
I had it written on a notebook when I was my final year.
And I'm not saying everybody. I'm certainly Tobes is a lefty. I don't think that he's. But you have to. I think you should reevaluate today.
No.
Yes, reevaluate.
I'm a left-leaning centrist, Tommy. Okay.
You're a radical centrist.
What?
Look, I'm not saying every liberal idea, but you have to realize where it's coming from. Look, there's a lot of people that have been red-pilled, like you said. I hate that saying, by the way. I was never red-pilled. Actually, no. The DIFUS or CPS red-pilled me in the early 1980s when they tried to take me away from my father. That worked. When I realized that a women's word was actually meant more in court than a man's word, that's when I got red-pilled. I would have been.
Move to Saudi Arabia. Tommy.
Yes, it must be great.
Hell of a time there.
Yes, it'd be fun. Great. Well, no, Saudi Arabia will move to me. What do I need to do there for? I'm right here. I'm right here in Germany.
They're trying to progressivize Saudi Arabia.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see? There are videos of women dancing in the street.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god.
There's also videos being stoned to death. I see those too.
Yeah, actually, you're not allowed to film stonings and Sharia law punishments.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. I wonder why. Did Muhammad worry about them getting on the internet? Is that in the hadith?
Someone actually issued a fatwa. That's why it's a law.
Yes, that's why it's fucking. It's a shot from the point, bitch. I like to issue a fatwa. Asked me 2 years ago. I was said bleeding liberal, progressive, but the way free speech has changed is annoying. Let me read the rest of that. Went too quick. Asked me 2 years ago. I was so for being a liberal and a progressive, but man, the way free speech has changed by them is annoying. Fuck, I feel like stepping on eggshells whenever it comes to speaking my mind, especially as a big YouTuber. Tony D. Too Wild. And he's black! He's black, everybody! He's afraid to talk! He's afraid to talk! Isn't that what we're supposed to be against? It's not above them to say, Tony D. Too Wild, you're part of the alt-right. They'll do it! They have no shame!
Well, look at what they're doing to Bunty King.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They have no principles. They have no... Fuck it. They don't have any brain cells to understand why the fuck this is all wrong. This is... Oh, my God. It's...
Or they want it. One of the two. This is what they want.
They don't know what they want,
I
Tommy.
think they do. I don't buy that.
No, what they do is they moralize and they see what sticks, and if it makes an inkling of sense to them, that's what they go with. They don't critically look at that idea. They don't try to challenge it, and so whenever you argue with them about principles, they autistically screech. That's all they have.
We're shut down. It sounds like you're arguing. That sounds like if you're a Marxist, it sounds like you're, as aggravating as, arguing with a religious person, because that's what it's become.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same thing. It's like telling my grandma that Jesus really didn't exist. Like that conversation I ever would want to have. Hey, Grandma, all that Jesus shit is bullshit. I wonder how that one went over. Excuse the expression, like a fart in church. That's how it went over.
Fuck me. Oh my God. This is I remember days just always hammering all these communist and Marxist ideology into my brain, and not once critically thinking. Oh, it's everyone does that. All of them do that. Yeah, they might have good intentions or they might not, but they don't critically think about what they're doing.
I hear that all the time. I mean, I'm sure that's true. I just don't know how much it matters. I am absolutely
speaking from experience.
This is gonna. I'll probably get demonetized for this alone. I'm absolutely sure when the Nazi movement was started that people with good intentions got involved with it. But look how it ended up. I'm absolutely sure the anger of the Bolsheviks under Tsar rule was righteous and just, but they made something worse. The breadbasket of Europe became breadless. Not too many stories talking about goddamn, we don't hear too much about Greece anymore. Venezuela's occasionally in the news. They're rationing, when they're rationing light, power. I think if you claim to be a communist, you should be forced to live in a communist country for a year. And we can make it like what the goddamn Amish do. The springing, whatever the fuck they call it. And then you can decide to come back. But if you come back, you can't be a commie.
You know what depressed me today?
What?
Our entire political system back home is based on the UK. That's what the country that we were freed from. That's how we gained our independence.
Yeah.
And we still to this day take from them, their rights, their rules,
their
and
ideas.
things like that. And seeing this happen, I am so worried that this is going to come full throttle here to where I'm from, and it's already bad. They're shutting newspapers. They're taking down accounts with people who criticize the crown and things like that. And I worry that
it will justify Middle Eastern dictators. Hey, they do it in Europe. We're being westernized. It's a lot like being Middle Easternized. Christ. Get me some hookers and booze, and don't tell anybody. I'm the king of some Middle Eastern country, baby. Yeah. It is unbelievable. I want to
It's
vomit.
tiring. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I want to know. Think I'm going to Scotland. I want to know. When's the fucking meeting? I told my wife. She looked at. She got pissed when I told her. I might have to go to Scotland any moment. What do you mean? It's Easter. And I stood up to her like a man. And I said, I got business in Scotland. But what about my parents?
Ripped my balls off.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I stood my ground. I did. This time I stood my ground. I said, I gotta go. It's not. Well, here's another thing. I haven't had a bank account in like 5 years. And it's probably a good thing. 'Cause saved a lot of money. Again, my wife's an accountant. And I get it soon. So whenever I want something, I kind of got to ask her, and she balances things. And it works. But it became too much of a hindrance. You know, like every time I want to go have a drink, you know, I got to run it by my wife. And I said, enough is enough. But I think what she's worried about is I'll fucking just walk out of the house and fly to England anytime I see fit. No, I won't. But I got to go over there. I've never been a part of a protest in my life, ever. Not once. Not for the right or the left or anything else. And I will do this. I will show up there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I could. See, I don't know if it'd be too weird because, you know, I say that Dank's my friend and we're really acquaintances. That would be the honest truth. But maybe I could just say I'm visiting him. I don't know. And probably he'll let me. I don't know. Like, hey, can I come over to your house? Or say I'm coming over to your house, but not really come over to your house? I wonder what he thinks.
You sound like teenagers.
You know, I'm in a lot of trouble, mate. I'm going. I think this is important. Maybe I'm getting a little bored with Jake Paul boxing. Guys are talking about Fortnite and Daniel Bryan coming back to the WWE. You've really got your priorities fucked up.
Yeah, I'm really fucking. I got half of mine to actually go to Scotland if there's a protest.
Good. Yeah. I'll go with you. Let me get drunk.
Sargon is, based on my knowledge, Sargon is the one who's organizing it.
I'm going. I'll be there.
Must be good.
I'll be there, get drunk, and make YouTube ties to further my career, and everybody can clap and say I'm a fucking good guy. It is win-win for me, baby.
Isn't that the dream, Tommy? Fucking hell.
Yeah, God, too bad I was saying I'm gonna bang a Scottish broad. Those are the days. That's gonna happen. I'll get over there, and everybody's gonna be happy to see him. Then all the young people are gonna go to the young people pub, and they're gonna like ask the old, "Do you want to come too?" And then yeah, I will. And then I'm gonna just totally regret it because I'm gonna be like, I can't do anything. Too old. Sucks. Oh well. I'm going either way. I don't care what anybody thinks. Shop from the streets. Yeah, maybe I gotta get that new phone. Maybe I'll get that this week. I paid 700 fucking euros for a phone. I don't have it. What the fuck? Baby, where's my phone? God damn.
Could have asked me. I could have sent you mine.
No, I have this expensive one, but my wife got in a fight with O2. She literally walked out and opened the door with the baby carriage, like slamming it in there.
Das ist scheiße.
Yeah, something like that.
Das ist nicht gut.
That's kind of what happened. I've never seen her get angry, like that of thing. Because everybody, you got to do a lot to make a German make a scene. They do anything they can not to make a scene. Like I could do a train station right now and go, and nobody would even look. They just like, he is not there. He is not there. I cannot see him anymore. He is not there. Sehr good. I could do that. They're like New Yorkers, but they like look through you. They have this. Germans have the ability to look through you like you're not there. I can remove this man from my senses. Watch, he's gone.
It's kind of like that song from the Book of Mormon. So turn it off.
Yeah.
Like a light switch. Just go.
I'll take your calls. Don't piss me off.
There. Let me post in the chat just in case.
Let's go put gay retard on. I'm sure he has something intelligent to say. Gay retard.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Tommy.
Yeah. What's up?
So, are you going to go over to see Count Dankula?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go to the protest. I don't know if he wants to see me. I mean, just because he follows me on Twitter doesn't mean he's gonna fucking put me up for it. But I'm going. Yes, I'm going. And then I'm gonna ask, like, what do I tell customs? They gave me a hard time last time. They were looking at my dog tags. What are they for? I'm gonna choke you to death with them. What the fuck do you think they're for?
This fucking Scottish ginger guy.
What'd you say, gay retard?
It's like, oh wait, isn't that guy in jail? No, he's not. I'm just going to visit him.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I gotta find out what to say to get me in. I don't want to lie.
Wait, how long do you think he's gonna get in prison for this?
I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. I would have said no because they dragged it out. That means there's.
Honestly, I think the public pressure that's gonna come.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna come as an avalanche.
Yeah.
And he's not. His sentence is gonna be very, very light or just a fine.
Yeah. And guess who's paying the fine? We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna shove it right up their ass. He's already got $100 from me. You got anything intelligent to say, gay retard?
Long time fan, first time caller.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, you asshole. Jean, French last name. You're on your air.
Jean Valjean. Fucking asshole.
What the fuck? Nah, what do you want there, JF? Fuck, he's doing that on purpose. I thought that was me. You need to meet a nice, smart girl there, pal. Simpson, you're on your air.
Alright, let me say something productive because I want to get a real rant on this. But yeah, the whole thing's a fucking farce, but like, I mean, a lot of people are surprised as well, right, with the whole censorship thing. The thing is, it's just been a progressive thing. Like, it goes, if you look, this has been going since 2010, at least, or hell well before that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only coming to fruition now because, like you said, a lot of people are waking up, a lot of people are realizing. And let's be honest, as I've told you, the establishment's fucking terrified. And this is the thing. A lot of people do forget the UK did have like a right to bear arms and a right to free speech at one point.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Didn't some put extra things in that would make exceptions though? They still got the snuck it in.
I know. I've had English people. I've had British people say that's so American. No, it's yours. We got it from you.
Exactly.
We got it from you, stupid. It's British.
It's like we've forgotten. It's embarrassing me.
I know. I'll never forget being. You could do that in those days. Being in uniform in a bar, and his stupid German broad, right? Who was going to college at the time. Mm-hmm. Why don't you be like us? we have given that we do not do the military anymore. And look at us, we're behind, and I'm in a uniform. I'm in a fucking uniform. I'm your army, stupid. We don't do it anymore. We learned from our mistakes. Perhaps you Americans can take a chip out of the Germans.
Well,
you know what? We'll take the tip from the Germans and we'll let all the fucking Russians come over here and fuck your women like they did in Berlin.
To be fair, Germany are destroying it for the third time in a century. They are.
Yeah, they are.
You could
They went far left to far. Now they're going far left.
Yeah.
Germany fucking up everything as usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm on. See, I hope you go to that event though, or whatever.
I'm going.
Just good on you.
Where are you gonna go?
Good fucking on you, mate.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. I'm making a big thing out of it. And no matter how I cut the cake, I'm gonna look like a hero.
I was gonna say it's a quick sign because it was actually just before this. Do you hear about the Tommy Robinson rally that he did, where he did the speaker's corner?
Yeah, I noticed Tommy Robinson's video on this particular. Did he take them down?
No, they were just taken down instant as soon as they were finished streaming. I don't think he took them down.
It just says this video is no longer here. It wasn't a strike. It wasn't anything.
No, it was it said it claimed. I remember when it first happened. It said claimed by some visual audio group or some shit.
Ugh.
It was weird. It was his fault.
Nah, it should probably
So
go
in my
back. They'll
opinion,
probably go
alright,
back up then. He needs to talk to Ben. I don't know Tommy Robinson.
Yeah.
I have no way to get in touch with him. Maybe Sargon can get him in touch with Ben.
I'll be honest. I've seen him honestly, though, mate. It's funny though because a few years ago, if you told me about him, I would have had the same perception as a lot of public people. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I would have been a kid, so I wouldn't have known any better. But it's so weird though how now, and this is the thing though. Like I said, why do you think they're getting so desperate now? They're making an example of him. Like you said, I think it's just because they want to make
Yeah, I think so too. Make an example. They're trying to scare the shit out of us. Is what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. They're trying to scare the shit out of you and me. They don't want me making a picture of some black guy kissing JF with a retarded girl.
I think they want that, Tommy. Mixed race gay couple? Are you kidding me?
With a retard.
No, with a retard. I mean, yeah, a differently abled person.
Differently abled. With a retard. Go ahead.
Trans retardation, we'll call this.
Get the fuck out of here, Simpsons. Thanks for calling.
People in the chat were like, I can't understand a word he's saying.
I've learned you got to live here a while. I'm getting better. He's a fucking, not a pikey, he's a northerner.
Who's Seal Drop?
The oily hand. You're on the air.
Hey.
Yes.
I got a question, man. How
For
far
me?
is this gonna go?
What do you mean? As far as Dankula?
The policies that they're pushing. No, the whole culture. UK, pretty much Europe.
I wonder sometimes, and this is not a call to violence, that a violent act will end it. Or violent acts. I really wonder.
I don't know. Because what seems to be happening is, if you look back, the countercultures that end up forming tend to be more kind of radical than the culture they're countering. And you see, the alt-right is gaining prominence. And
they're helping. They're helping. I'm sure a lot of people are moving. Yeah, JF's right. Count Dankula's in jail. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of those assholes. The left doesn't care about that because they figure they control them anyway.
They're creating their own enemy.
Yep. And they pretty much did. It's like I said with Gamergate. They said everybody in Gamergate was alt-right, and it wasn't true. Now it's not 100% wrong. They did it themselves. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Richard Spencer.
And the worst part is they're making their enemies sympathetic.
Yeah, I know. You can't convince them. Well, maybe that's what needs to happen. You get the Reds and the Browns, and it can happen what happened in here in the 20s. They can just kill the fuck out of each other. And just stab and shoot.
People are going to get caught in the crossfire like they did with Antifa.
Well, you know what we could do is when they're all done and tired and somebody wins, we kill the people that are left standing.
Radical centrists, eh?
Yes, the radical centrists to save the day. No, the radical centrists.
I thought you didn't like centrists.
I don't, because then, and you know why I don't? Because in reality, they would be fucking rationalizing the whole event.
All right.
No.
Oh, you're not a centrist, then what are you?
Me?
A dickhead.
Yes. I'm dickhead party. DDP.
There you go. I like that part. All right. That's all I want to say.
All right, dickhead. See you later. Bye-bye.
Who's Seal Drop? He has weirdly so many subscribers, but he has kids content on his channel.
Well, that's probably why he has a lot of subscribers. Seal Drop, you're on here. Hello? Hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. What's up? What are you doing? Making content for kids? Fuck off.
Like seriously, look at his channel. He typed something in the chat.
Maybe.
It's
I think he dropped his computer.
Literally for kids, and then it's.
Oh, he's a kid.
Let's see.
I don't know
and then it's Overwatch videos.
Okay,
Then he's talking about Maximilian Muss, and then.
Well, maybe.
What a fucking weird channel.
He's been red pilled. He's got like Rocket League. This guy's up my alley. He's got Rocket League.
Look
Overwatch.
at the latest uploads.
Hair salon. You know what? Wait, he's got 200,000 subs and he only has. He got his views are worse than mine.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I thought we had a celebrity on our hands.
Yeah.
Maybe the channel was big years ago.
Derek, call in.
Call in, Seal Drop. What's your deal? There's nothing to do with. Now I'm just interested. Maybe he's just skipping and saying. Maybe he's just saying fuck it, and I'm just gonna go with kid stuff because it's the kind of crap my daughter watches. I don't know. Seal Drop dropped his computer. That's what happened. If you want to call, jump into Discord. Links in the description box below, and you can join the Shot from the Point community. Lucky fucking you. And this is a Get to the Point shirt or hoodie. Don't you want one? Don't you want one? Don't you want to be a part of it? I bet you do. Right now, the latest report on Count Dankula and Get to the Point. Go check it out. No, I guess he's not coming back. Hi, Seal Drop. He's got a lot of videos. Yeah. Got his fucking whatchamacallit too. Let's see. Seal dropped out of the.
Why do people think you can buy subs? What?
Why do you think people could? I didn't say that. I was thinking that.
Still think you can buy subs?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe they can.
Whose dick did you have to suck?
I don't know.
I'm very interested.
You shouldn't say that. I mean, these chats are saved now. I didn't say that either. You said that, and I was thinking it. You must be a fucking mind reader. Shut the point, bitch. Mark, can you explain what a self-fulfilling prophecy is? What would be the best way to explain? In other words, you make a fucking proclamation, a prediction, and like you say this will happen, and you actually make it happen. It's not exactly a prediction, you know? Like, I'll give you, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. There's a PlayStation 4 joystick here. I believe that it's going to drop and fall on the floor. I meant, because you dropped it, idiot. There you go. Now you've been educated by Tommy C. You can't handle my call. You're not. Of course I can't. You're not in the fucking waiting to call. You dipshit.
Speaking of weaponized autism.
Weaponized autism.
Really, no one wants to talk about Dankula?
Really? I think
you're all the problem.
I'm out of gas. You're all part of the problem. So you're a part of the problem. Tommy, why did you leave the council? Huh?
What?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Now I'm scared. Did I leave the council? Council of what?
Chamber of Commerce.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Can you what? What do you want to do?
Okay. Look, I'm going to tell the chat to do something. Google World Conquerors.
This is fun.
Okay.
Let's do it together.
Just Google World Conquerors and see it.
Fuck. Hold on. Let me get it right there. Here. Hold on. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
This is funny. Oh. How you spell conquerors?
C-O-N-Q.
Well, I got it. World Conqueror 4, I guess, is a video game. World Conquerors. Sargon of Akkad! I liked him, too. My God, man. What the fuck?
Oh, we're fucked, aren't we?
Ben, how could you?
Is the entire liberalist thing a front?
A big front. He's in with Napoleon the Great, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. Cyrus the Great? Who is he? And Muhammad. I thought you were against that sort of thing. Who's Muhammad of Ginzai?
What does it say?
Muhammad of Ginzai? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's not.
Who's is that? That's not your Muhammad, is it?
That's not Daddy Muhammad. No.
No. Who's this guy? You know?
I don't know.
He looks like he invented chess with that funny hat he has on. Muhammad of Ginzai.
Oh.
Here we go.
It's really funny that when you have to preface Sargon of Akkad, Mesopotamia, for you to get an actual picture of Sargon of Akkad.
They put Carl in there. Carl Benjamin. That's so funny. Like, how the fuck does that happen if you click on it? Like, well, what happened? Nothing. Nothing seems to happen if you click on it. No, it takes you to Wikipedia.
If you click on,
you know
Google
what I want to
Sargon
do?
of Akkad right now.
View history. Can I change the article? I used to be able to do this. We used to put my friend's name in it and stuff like that and change it. I guess you can't do that anymore. View source, talk, create account, contributions. Nobody should. All the lefties come on here and they fucking delete shit they don't like.
Yeah.
Talk.
Don't trust Wikipedia.
No, I wouldn't trust Wikipedia.
Sargon actually did a really good video. He was walking through one of the museums in New York, and he was just pointing out how SJW the descriptions of the artifacts were.
I really, New York's got that way. It used to be cool. They used to have great signs in New York, like "Don't even think of parking here." I'm serious. That was an old sign. I think that's the New York I left. I don't know. God knows what it's become. Don't even. You guys think I'm kidding? Think of parking here sign. You guys think I was joking? This is a real fucking thing.
Muhammad of Ghazni invaded India thrice.
Really? Used to be there?
Yeah.
Don't even think of parking here. Think in big letters.
Tommy, Nikita has enlightened me that Muhammad al-Ghazni is one of a kind. He invaded India 3 times.
Boy, you guys suck keeping out Muslims. Well, we're going to have something in common with the West. Shitty dealer, you're on the air.
Hello. Hello, Tommy. How you been?
Great. What's on your mind?
So, you're browsing Wikipedia articles, so I thought I might as well bring the topic back to the actual discussion of Count and Dank.
Thanks.
Yeah, basically, right now, since I got home, I saw the video, and I've been emailing every single MP in the UK.
Good on you.
Good for you. You're doing that, and I'm looking for an excuse to go to Scotland and get drunk, and then come off like a hero. You're a better man
I'm
than
staying
me.
drunk right now, mate. I'm in North England, Scotland.
Why not? I think I need to go out for a drink tonight too. I'll probably get in trouble.
Age.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna I'm gonna look at my wife dead in the eyes. Like, hey baby, it's real simple. You're either gonna give me sex, or I'm gonna fall asleep, or I'm going to the bar. I got over one with the flight. I'm telling him I'm going to Scotland. You can't stop me. Let me see if I can push
You need
my
to bring
luck.
back plenty of Iron Brew and vodka.
Yes.
Val pleaser.
Vodka? I don't even know what to drink up there, to be honest with you.
Iron Brew and vodka.
Scotch.
That's what you do.
Scotch? Yeah, I guess I do like Scotch. Tommy, you would get stabbed in the Scotch
whiskey
pub.
if you're like my uncle.
I like apple teenies.
I go to Scotch pub every day. I actually stopped going to the Irish pub around here, and I go to Scotch pub all the time. All right, buddy.
Do they serve haggis, neeps, and tatties?
Yes, whatever you said.
Beautiful.
You want to translate?
Fucking beautiful.
I never had haggis. I guess I'll have haggis and Scotch. Fuck it. I wish I could walk away with Scottish redhead.
Try haggis pecora.
That's what I really want.
What is it with you and redheads, Tommy?
I don't know. My ex-wife is a redhead. I guess I don't know. I always had a thing. I've actually went through a slew of them. You like redheads, Shifty?
They're all right for pink.
You sound like the guy I want to sit next to in a bar. I hope I run into you up there. You gonna go to the protest?
Maybe. Depends when the meeting is. If it's by end of month, then I ain't got the P. But if it's not, then fuck it. Why not?
All right.
Now better to do.
Yeah. Take care, Shifty. Maybe I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll meet some people.
Hopefully.
Take care.
I'll give you a hug.
Bye-bye. Redheads are Red says the best. Some black guy. They're not for black people. They're. How dare you violate her like that?
Their sole reason that they exist is that it fits.
Mm.
Okay, don't do that to us. Like, don't give us one of their used models. Okay.
I love these things they put in the cigarettes in Germany. Like, don't smoke these; you'll get this mouth. Or this tumor, they get tumors and dead people and stuff like that.
We have terribly produced skeletons on ashes and stock photos of like dead bodies and shit like that. But yeah, that is.
Did the carpet smash the drapes? Yeah, they did.
Oh shit!
Time. I'll box both of you. No, knock me out. I was it's so funny.
You don't have to worry about me in that department.
No, Tobes is gay. He's gonna get his ass. But I was watching like this Greatest Knockouts Part 3 on YouTube a couple hours ago, and all but one fucking guy. There was only one white guy that had a knockout. The whole fucking reel, it was like 20 minutes. I'm like, can any of you guys knock one dude out? I think it was Tommy Morrison too, and he knocked another white guy out. Can anybody knock out a black dude, please? Black dudes are even knocking out the Hispanics.
Taken out of context.
Dude, I saw an Arab, all these black guys, like 90% of them was black dudes knocking out white people and knocking out Hispanics and one Middle Eastern dude, which they called Speed Fist or whatever the fuck. I don't remember. Yeah, I call him the Speed. He was really fast too. He looked like a good fighter, and he fucking Speed Fist or some shit like that. Ricky Hatton. God, all these guys. Especially Irish.
Call in, Derek.
Oh, no, we got to go. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you in.
Oh.
And it's not because you bang redhead broads and that turns my stomach because I'm racist. I got to go. It's only 3 minutes left.
You are genetically inferior.
I am right here and you're right there. And even though my life is falling apart and Warsky is considering dumping me and the only way I can pay my rent is for Super Chat, I feel good now because I am here and you are there.
She is a liar. She is a Jew.
Yeah. Everybody. They seem a little quiet over there on that side of the fence.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Warsky, JF, Chief runs with Nazis. The whole nine.
Chief.
Little quiet. Chief runs with Nazis. Who am I talking about?
Leave him out of it, Tommy.
Oh,
leave
no.
him out of it.
I got something for him.
Jesus.
Tune in tomorrow. Shot from the point.
Tonka's a good guy.
Oh, he might be. He actually, that's the problem. That's what I found out. Tonka is a good guy. And the whole fucking Kumite thing is an act, and I'm gonna prove it tomorrow. See ya.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.